Hi guys, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to the new 2025 BMW i4 M50. In this video, we're going to take it for a little drive. But before we do that, let's just recap of where the M50 sits in the model lineup. It sits right at the very top as the M Performance variant of the i4 range. It features 544 horsepower and 0 to 62 in around 3.9 seconds, a combined WLTP range of around 318 miles. The M50 is the pinnacle of the i4 range. Of course, it is a fully electric vehicle, and well, why not go and take it for a drive? Because it has had a very mild refresh. Now, if you want to see more in depth of the exterior and interior of the new M50, please use the link in the description of this video to go and check out our full in-depth walk around. But before we go and take it out for a drive, let's just recap really quickly on some of the highlights. So at the front, we've got a new front grille, we've got new LED lights on the front, new daytime running light signature. Round the rear, we've got the fabulous laser lights, which were first seen on the M4 CSL, I believe. And inside, we've got slight refinements to the steering wheel, the dashboard, the latest version of BMW's operating system, and a few others. But that's enough of that. Let's now go and take this car for a spin. Now, as you've already seen, this is a pretty spectacularly spec'd car. But why am I driving this car again? And a few years ago when the i4 M50 first came out, obviously did a road test on it, but since then it's had a little bit of a refresh, a little bit of an LCI, a life cycle impulse, if you know your BMW wording. And well, why not? Why not go and drive one of these cars? But as I've explained, it is ballistic. The figures speak for themselves. 544 horsepower, 0 to 60 in around 3.9 seconds, a combined WLTP range of around 318 miles, and all that power is put to the road via BMW's fantastic xDrive system. So why not take it for a drive? I just wanted to see if it feels any different, feels sort of, I don't know, how it feels, because it actually has been quite a few years since I've driven one of these cars, and with the little refresh, I thought it was worth jumping behind the wheel to just jog my memory and remember what this car is like. First things first, when you jump in, it's such a lovely place to be. I've already mentioned the interior very briefly, but it is such a lovely, lovely place to be. The slight updates to the flat bottom steering wheel, the dashboard, the brand new BMW operating system as well, running the latest software. It's really lovely. The quality remains exceptionally high as well. It feels just a really premium executive place to sit and drive. It is just fabulous. The view out is really great as well. Looking out over those M wing mirrors, it is just a really lovely place to sit. But today isn't all about that. It's about the way it drives. But actually, really quickly, I just need to mention the specification again. Tanzanite, I think, is the best, one of the best colours that BMW does, and it just suits this car fantastically well, especially with the bigger wheels and the LCI with the laser rear lights and the new front lights. Yeah, spot on. Whoever spec'd this car, bob on. But let's talk about the way it drives. So we're just pootling along now, doing just sort of 40 mile an hour, and it feels so comfortable, so relaxed and calm in the way it goes about its business. You really wouldn't know the performance capabilities of this thing. You really wouldn't. If you were just driving around completely normally, you just wouldn't know. Of course, with it being a fully electric car, you do have a different levels of regen brakes. I like to drop the car into its maximum regen, which is this little B mode down here in the center. This means you're getting maximum regeneration, and actually the car will come to a complete stop just by using the regen brakes, without using the friction brakes at all. Of course, that is great for efficiency, great for maintenance, because you're not using the friction brakes as much. And it's just really relaxed, and you can one pedal drive this car with ease. You learn how quickly it slows down very, very fast. But, I mean, it's an M50. So, I'm gonna drop it into sport mode and see what it's all about. So sport boost, and let's plant the throttle. Yep. The way that this car just accelerates down a road is just bonkers. I mean, 540, it's got more power than an M3 or an M4. And oh, it feels as fast, if not faster than those cars. Of course, being electric, it weighs a little bit more than those cars, but still the way that it absolutely just pushes you into the seat when it accelerates is nothing short of just amazing, really. But of course, you know that BMW electric vehicles are fast to accelerate. They all are. But what I think this car does really well is preserve that sporty feel, that BMW-ness, if you will, the feeling that you get from a BMW that only BMW has. The steering feel is brilliant. It feels so responsive and lovely on the turn-in. It weights up really nice. Now, this car is slightly heavier, of course, than the i440, and you can kind of feel that a little bit, but it does a great job of disguising that mass, and it still feels lightning sharp, super quick on the steering. The suspension as well. I mean, we've got, I don't know whether you can hear it, the iconic sounds that are going on all the time when I'm pressing the throttle and lifting off and so on is really, really cool. It gives it a bit of drama and a bit of theatre that you wouldn't really expect from an EV. But this car absolutely has it. It feels fantastic. We're on some really broken up, horrible British B roads now, and it's still managing them so well. These are really broken up, really potholy, really, there's a lot of camber, but it's just managing them super, super well. It's mighty impressive, and it's just a fabulous thing to drive. Yeah, it's so quick. But let's drop it back into comfort, because as well as this car's obviously performance capabilities, it's still got to do the rest of the stuff. It's still got to be comfortable, and it is so comfy. As I say, the suspension, the damping is just absolutely spot on. It manages bumps and undulations so well in comfort as well, and it's just a really lovely, fantastic product. And I think if you're in the market for a fast electric vehicle, I think this is a great proposition. It looks great, it handles really well, it's ballistically quick in a straight line. And if you're a company car buyer, it's even better because the benefit in kind is so low on this car. It's a great option. So if you want any more information on the new BMW i4 M50 or any BMW for that matter, please use the link in the description of this video to contact your local Sytner BMW retailer. Please like this video, subscribe to the channel for plenty more content to come, and I will see you guys again very, very soon.